2 days down in the Tour de France, and it doesn't get any easier. A French hero gives it his best shot, only to fall at the last hurdle. The crowds come out in numbers to support the warriors of the road.
It's the god of thunder roaring, but the challenge is coming.
The Norwegian sprint king stands tall. A Spanish matador refuses to lower his sails. The Tour welcomes the flat roads. Time for the sprinters to have their say. Let's take a look at the details for Stage 3. The Tour leaves St. Malo on the Channel coast and heads south to Nantes. And as you can see, the profile says it all. Flat roads all the way, 3 intermediate sprints. It's a real sprinter's finish here in the city centre. At the morning sign on a birthday wish or two for Eric Zabel, the great German celebrating his 38th birthday. At the rollout, the man with the biggest smile on his face was Valverde, and why not? 2 days in yellow for the Spanish national champion. The attacks were on from the word go, and not surprisingly, 2 French riders moved to the front, and that's where they stayed with 2 others. With wind gusts clocking 50 kilometres per hour, the gap opened out to 15 minutes at one point. The peloton content at letting the escapees go. Samy Dumoulin of Cofidis and Romain Feylou made up the French connection. Italian Paolo Longhi-Borghini of Barloworld and US rider William Frixhorn of Garmin also happy to set the tempo. But not everything went according to plan. Martin Muscat came to an abrupt halt, the back wheel catching the Belgian's rain jacket. The pace was slow in the crosswinds as the advantage came down with every push of the pedal.
France are looking for a stage victory. Maybe it's going to go to Samy Dumoulin at the back, because as you can see, Romain Feylou, he is riding his heart out for the clock. That's all he's thinking about.
You can see he's thinking of time. The other 3 are thinking of victory. I think the sprint will be between Dumoulin, who is a fast finisher in the right conditions, and William Frixhorn. I think those 2 will be heading up for first and second. Can't see Paolo Longo. He's a rather tall and lanky man. I don't see him being a pure sprinter. I've never seen him sprint in my life, so I don't know, of course. The other riders will be doing just what I'm doing, and they're setting. There goes the attack. Dumoulin's not leaving it to the sprint, and Will Frixhorn is going after him too. Paolo Longo a little bit slower. Romain Feylou, he tags on the back. All he want to do is hold on there. That's a good attack by Dumoulin, Paul, but Frixhorn is up for it.
Well, Frixhorn has seen this. He knows he's got himself a chance of winning a stage in the Tour de France. These 2 riders here are extremely tired. Now, they're the ones who are first and second overall in the standings at the end of the day, but I think the legs have gone. But Romain Feylou has said, I've got to go for this. He wants every possible chance of staying in contact. He doesn't want to give any time at all away, but you can see Frixhorn has caught Samy Dumoulin there, and the Frenchman Feylou, I think now Phil is going to come back. Well, that was a bit of excitement, but I think it's all about to come together again.
900 metres to the finishing line, and Feylou is going to go straight by them. Frixhorn must react. This boy is going to go out on a high in yellow, and as a stage winner, Frixhorn goes again. He drills himself here, but he's taking with him Dumoulin, who may still have some legs left. Forget Longo, he's gone now, but this is a French Tour de France just at the moment, because Romain Feylou, 1 win this year. He's only a kid, by the way. He's 24 years of age. He is in yellow tonight, of that there is no doubt, but Dumoulin is coming back, as is Frixhorn, and Frixhorn is going to have to go now, because it looks as though Samuel Dumoulin, who has ridden the Tour de France on 4 occasions, is going to get his day, but Feylou will not give up. He has kicked again. He's back into his slipstream. This is an awful long kilometre for these rides. Come on, William Frixhorn for Garmin Chipotle, but on the line, Frixhorn, it was the way we thought, Paul. Dumoulin gets the win, Frixhorn gets second, Feylou gets third, and the Maillot Jaune, and Paolo Longo. 4 musketeers who beat the peloton today in Brittany.
From the gun they went this afternoon, and they caught everybody unawares, and I think for once the teams of the sprinters have made a serious mistake. Now they've still got to sprint out, because whether or not you feel it's important, 5th place is important for the sprinters, Phil, because as far as they're concerned, they have to get points on every individual stage. There's Robbie McEwen sitting in the middle there. Thor Hushovd over on the left-hand side. He needs to get himself some points, and Robbie Hunter's not too far away either.
Well, Hunter's there, but it looks like Robert Foster's trying to come over the top. backdrop here as well. No sign of Torhushoff, just peeping in. The green jersey of Kim Kirkin in the backdrop there. But this is going to be Francisco Chiqui, I think it is, on the far right. No, here comes Robbie. Well, would McEwen have won the day? Who knows now, but he's certainly going to come as Eric, at 38 years of age, takes Robbie on right on the line. I'll wait for the photo.
Well, I think you might need to wait for the photo there, because McEwen there was up alongside Eric Zabel, and right in the middle of the mix there also was Oscar Freire. And now we have to look at the clock to see what it tells us that these guys have lost, because this is the group of Ricardo Rico and Denny Menchoff. Menchoff there in third position, coming up to the front. He's not scared of doing a little bit of work for himself, but it's the clock that's going to tell just exactly how much time he has lost today, and he will not be happy with that.
No, he's lost around about over half a minute here, Denny Menchoff, and the white jersey of Ricardo Rico, fourth in the line as he comes over it, about 2:41.
We thought France would not celebrate a stage victory in the 2008 Tour de France. A double celebration today. Samy Dumoulin collects the biggest victory of his prize, while the future is certainly looking quite bright for William Frischkorn, the American, finishing second. Roman Frailu grabbing third place, with Robbie McEwen securing fifth at the head of the chasing group. It's a bizarre-looking general classification. Roman Frailu standing tall on top. 35 seconds separates the Frenchman from Paulo Longo, and Frischkorn in third place, 1 minute and 42 seconds behind. Valverde drops to fourth, but will look to regain top spot in tomorrow's individual time trial.